Welcome to the TDC Today Show USA. My name is Sue Roscoff, and we are in the midst of a holiday weekend. This is a great time of year, isn't it? We are coming up on the Christmas holidays. For those that celebrate Christmas, we do have, let's see, today is the 23rd of Christmas. Tomorrow will be Christmas Eve, Monday, Christmas Day. And with our family, we do celebrate this holiday. And I'm actually, if you can tell, I'm not on camera because I'm actually in a car right now. We are mobile in action here, having some fun and coming to you with our TDC Today Show USA. We are actually traveling across and seeing a little chunk of the USA today. We'll be in the car for a number of hours and excited to be able to share that. And, this has been an amazing, amazing year we've had. All of the wonderful things that have come through, the people that we've been able to meet and introduce to the world here with what we all do associated with disability community, with the veteran community. It has been a really impactful year. We do have some updates to share as usual with Project Die Hard. Project Die Hard, if that happens to be new to you, it's one that you definitely want to get familiar with. Project Die Hard is all about giving hope to veterans. They have a location. They have their very first location, which is in Makanda, Illinois. It's called Forward Operating Base Rush, Bob Rush. It is a 20-acre property with a 10,000 square foot building that was donated to the organization for the benefit of veterans. Why was this created? There is, in my mind, it is an astronomical problem that needs to be dealt with, and Project Die Hard is doing what they can to start that fight. Why is this? Why? What is the big deal? Well, the big deal is that veterans are losing their life to suicide. Did you hear? You all are familiar, right? I would bet that sadly most all of us know somebody who is in that category and has lost that battle. Statistics are so lopsided. I'm trying to remember exactly the statistic that was quoted to me earlier this week. I believe it is 6.4% of the population in the United States is comprised of veterans. So 6.4% of our population is veterans. When you look at the statistics of those in the United States that have lost this battle with suicide, that statistic is 57% of those that have lost their life are veterans. Let that sink in for a moment. Veterans comprise 6.4% of our population of suicide. Do you see a problem here? That is why Project Die Hard exists, because of that absolutely horrific problem. So Project Die Hard is an organization that is making a difference. They have this location in place. They are, over the course of 2024, they will be finishing the remodeling of the interior of this building, and they're working as fast as they're able to do. However, it takes volunteers, it takes money, it takes all the things to make this a reality. They have reached the point where they are open to the public. They are open to be able to have public come in for events. They have passed their inspections. They've done the things they need to do to be open for events. The kitchen's open, the facility is open. However, the area of the building where the veterans are, well, let me rephrase this. The goal is for there to be enough spots within this facility for a dozen veteran individuals to be able to stay there as an overnight accommodation for up to 12 individuals and 2 families. A lot of work needs to be done on the site there for this to become a reality. So volunteers are needed. If this is something that is striking a chord with you, whether you're local there or not, there are ways to make a difference. There are ways to participate. And if you are interested in learning more and seeing what that could be for you, send an email to volunteer@projectdiehard.org. Or I will offer up, if you want to send something directly to me and I would get you connected correctly, my email is susan@projectdiehard.org. Feel free to reach out so we can figure out what impact you can make in this incredible issue that exists. So what is happening there hopefully will be able to be replicated at multiple locations across the country. Ideally, it would be great to have a location in every state. That is a long-term goal. I know they actually have secured a second property already, but first things first, we got to get this one 100% up and running and moving forward and operational to the fullest extent. If you haven't seen pictures of the location, you can easily find Project Die Hard on Facebook. They do have a YouTube channel. There's ways to find out more and be involved. There are so many good things happening there. And if you are local, they also do meet up in the Canada, Illinois area. I believe it is the first Wednesday of the month. They always have a breakfast event, first Wednesday of the month at the local IHOP. They also have a breakfast event on location at Bob Rush on the first, oh gosh, I might need some help with this. I believe it's the first Saturday of the month. When veterans attend, veterans eat for free. Anyone is welcome to attend and have breakfast there, but the veterans that attend get to eat for free. And I know at the last one that they had on location at Bob Rush, they served 29 veterans that day. That is a huge, huge accomplishment to have all of them gathered together, and the camaraderie that comes with that is vital. Again, Project Die Hard is all about providing hope, giving hope to veterans. It is a huge accomplishment to have that camaraderie in place, to have the opportunity for that, and with the chance to volunteer, is that anyone is able to volunteer out there and make a difference. On the second Saturday of the month, that is when they do have their giving day. If you can, if there's any way you can come out on that first Saturday, they always are doing Illinois and are looking for volunteer down some walls. Do you know how to do some plumbing? Do things, and you'd be able to make a difference. All you have to do is show up. So that is a quick update there for what's going on directly with Project Die Hard. And two things that I hear Brian talking about all the time. Number one, teamwork makes the dream work. That is what it takes. It takes a team to actually make all of this happen, to have this all come to fruition, to make that difference. Teamwork does make that dream work. The other thing that I've been hearing from Brian a lot lately, check your vet. Seriously, check your vet. Check on the guys you know, the gals you know, those are the veterans in your life. Reach out to them. This time of year is actually, again, going back to the horrible statistics, this time of year there's always a spike in suicide. It just is a fact. It's a horrible fact, but it is a fact. Check on your vet. Make that phone call. Send them a text. Reach out. See how they're doing. One thing that came to light recently here, Brian shared with us, oh gosh, I believe at this point, I still can't believe this. There are 11 individuals that have lost their life to suicide just in this past month. that are in arm's length here of folks that Brian knows. And amongst those that he has shared with us, he knows
So while we're waiting for Sue, as she was saying there,
and with I'm sorry, Emily, what they need. And amazingly enough, 3 individuals who are resource officers have lost their lives this past month to suicide. So even those that quote unquote know where to go for help, for some reason there was something going on with them that they didn't. It is that serious of a thing here where you just don't know where a person is at mentally with the place they are in life. Even if you are assuming everything's all fine with this guy, that guy, what, check on him. Just check on him. You never know. You might be the one person that made the difference that actually saved their life. That is part of Brian's story. He can tell you firsthand that if it wasn't for his phone ringing at that one moment, at that exact moment when he needed it to ring, he probably wouldn't be with us today. And thank God he is, because the difference he's making and the mission he's on to save others and to make that difference for others, to provide hope, that's something we can all get on board with. So I challenge you to do that, whether it's with Project Die Hard or with something else that's local to you. There's all sorts of opportunities. All you have to do is open up your eyes and look around a little bit. Before you know it, you'll have all sorts of possibilities right in front of you. So with that, I am going to I'm going to say one more time, check your bed. And that is my Project Die Hard update for today. So, as I was saying before, this is coming in this holiday weekend here with Christmas. I am going to go ahead and bring in Miss Emily Gomer to join us and to see what kind of updates she has for us today, or whether it's updates, things coming up in the near future, or if she wants to be a little bit retrospective, thinking on what's all happened in the course of this past year. I'm kind of curious where your thoughts are right now, Emily. So I'm going to pass it over to you.
Thank you, Sue. Yeah, as Sue was saying, this whole thing on about veterans, it's a very mental health is a very important topic, especially with with everybody, but in regards to the veterans. So I encourage everybody to if you're interested in helping out Project Die Hard in any way, to please let us know. Can get you connected with that. As well as we have our other shows outside of this world of ability, including one for Project Die Hard, and some other ones, like World of Women. And we have a new one that's going to be starting up in like a week, just over a week, January 2nd, called the SB Bridge. So if anybody is interested in being on any of our shows, whether it's this World of Ability we're on or a different one, to please reach out to us as well. And I think it's been a good year so far, and exciting. A lot of new things got started and are moving forward, and looking forward to 2024. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going, and getting connected with organizations and knowing how to collaborate and so on. And let me see. Yeah, we have a lot of different projects we're involved in, like the Mutual Aid Network and New Spirit of the Game Foundation and Alphapedia and among others, the Happy Neighborhood Project. So if you're interested in learning more about those, please connect with us. And so I guess that might be at the moment. So back to you, Sue.
Now, I know you mentioned Mutual Aid Network. That is one thing that I know last weekend there was the Solidarity Summit. Could you just tell us briefly what is that? First of all, what is Mutual Aid Network? And if you could report on a little bit of what was the Solidarity Summit and what all came of that, it would be great to hear more about that.
So I guess in general, the Mutual Aid Network is kind of another economic solution. It's kind of helping. It's about kind of helping people, not necessarily just financially. And it's more of a, I mean, somebody could help financially, but it's also kind of more of a donation of time. And there are different ways to, it's all about helping people. And so we did have our December Solidarity Summit last weekend. So they're for a year because we do it have one every quarter. And it's just about learning more about the mutual aid and all of the like collaborating and how to kind of spread the whole like mutual aid. I don't know why I'm losing words here, but kind of spreading the whole like mutual aid theme around to other places and other people. So yeah, it was a good weekend. We had sort of a good turnout. Especially a couple new people that hadn't been a part of or knew of mutual aid before. So yeah, I thought it was overall a good thing going on.
With the Solidarity Summit last weekend, what was your favorite part? What did you do there that you enjoyed the most? I know there was a lot of variety that took place.
Well, probably meeting a few people that I never met before, and meeting the few in person. Seeing the people in person, and then just kind of with the karaoke and kind of learning about what was talked about and that kind of thing. So anyway, it was all good.
And I know you said it's 4 times per year. When on the calendar would people be looking for the next one? Or I believe it's near the solstices. Is that correct?
Yeah, so the next one is in March. Let's see. So it's like March, June, September, and December are when the summits are. So the next one is March 16th and 17th, which is Saturday and Sunday. So stay tuned for more info on that.
And is there a place online where people can find more info now?
There is a Mutual Aid Network LinkedIn page. There's a Facebook page or group. There's the website of mutualaidnetwork.org. And I think there's like a Twitter page, and so yeah, there's some social media, and then there's the website of mutualaidnetwork.org. So everybody can find out more information there.
All right, so mutualaidnetwork.org. Excellent. Thank you so much, Emily, for the updates. I do appreciate that. And I know we do have Kurt in here as well. I'm curious if it's a good time to pop in and just give a briefly, what are your thoughts on today? Where are you at on this holiday weekend and looking forward into this coming new year?
Yep, very good. Thank you, Sue, and thank you, Emily, for getting this update, kind of shaped up and giving the new things on the table and the new perspective compared to our last update, and bridging us to our next update. And using that term bridge, again, Emily shared about the ASPE bridge, really paying attention to women with late diagnosis of Asperger's, later in life being diagnosed, like to say maybe in our 30s, maybe, women in their 30s are being diagnosed with Asperger's or later, or in some sense in that type of respect that, people are finishing high school, not yet knowing that they have Asperger's, but learning about it in their later adult life or midlife. So I bring this up because we touched on the aspect of suicide, and Suzanne shared with us with her work, serving women with Asperger's, that this is something to be ready for. What if a woman is struggling in life, really getting bummed out, not figuring out where they're falling short or what's wrong, or kind of where the disconnect is between them and, might in some euphemisms say, the rest of the world. And then this causes some additional mental health challenge, depression, anxiety, so forth. And then, things compounding in their life as a woman with Asperger's, maybe not knowing it, or maybe recently knowing it, whatever. There are these particular considerations of suicide prevention for the community of people with Asperger's, and then, maybe additional nuances for women with Asperger's, or women, again, in their journey in life, not yet knowing that they have Asperger's. So, when you talk about this time of year, it is the ability to, to kind of be open to the different journeys that people have based on their background, their portfolio, their profile, their makeup, who they are, that there might actually be, for probably not very good reasons, some added pressures or circumstances that add to the risk factors, for suicide ideation. So here at the Disability Channel, this provides us, an added element to the work we do here, because, this channel is set up to give opportunity for people with disabilities and veterans in the production of television. And then with that, branching off to, with these skills, all the other things that people with disabilities and veterans can do with these skills through the television industry. So that becomes the veteran offering, and through the digital ventures accomplishment of, a decade at the Disability Channel. This is the sweet spot. This is the niche, that we have going here. And I've been in other conversations about, if we ask people, what is your, TV channel of choice for staying on top of the world of people with disabilities, or even with veteran considerations, most everybody in our life would have to say, I actually have none. And that becomes the power of the channel. We can introduce people to the channel, and then we can say we are at the beginnings in the world for that. Like Emily can report with, I heard you talking about that, right? With Philadelphia, Emily? You were talking about that before, right?
Not on here, no. I haven't brought that up.
Well, then if you could bring out the accomplishment in Philadelphia, we have our friend Derek here. I think he'll celebrate with us. Our captain from the Happy Neighborhood Project, Alan Raceman, and part of the he's part of the 600 Club. Do I have that right, Emily and Derek? Alan is part of the Club 600 or whatever.
It's 7?
Yeah, Alex, I think Alex is still 600, or Ellen is still 600. Yeah, Sid is 700.
Yep. But he gave a courtesy message to me because he's in Philadelphia. He shared with me an article from a Philadelphia paper that they were covering news coming out there that we want to cover here at the Disability Channel. So Emily, can you give the news about Philadelphia? I want to give Philadelphia a lot of credit. And so for places like where Emily's at, where I'm at, where Derek's at, where you're at out there, we want this to be a thing in every city in the world. Emily, take it away. What do we got with Philadelphia?
So Philadelphia was just officially designated as the first sensory inclusive city. Yes, so it's the Philadelphia is the first nation's first officially designated sensory inclusive city. And they have it's called the Culture City, which is a nonprofit that works to make places more inclusive to people with sensory processing disabilities. And Culture City is the one responsible for awarding the city with this certificate or this designation. And the executive director of the Philadelphia Office for People with Disabilities said that more than 16,000 city employees, which is about 70% of the city's workforce, have received training on how to help people with sensory challenges. And then I guess an estimated 17% of Philadelphia's population has a disability. And that is more than any other city in the nation, major city in the nation. And so people with sensory related challenges can ask for support and direction from staff, and also pick up sensory bags. That includes stuff to help with sensory things. So and I think this is awesome. This is a first. Didn't even know this was in the works. So this is awesome that this happened, and hopefully we can get something going for having other cities around the US having the same designation. So
Emily, what is that Philadelphia news company, and how do people get to the website of that Philadelphia news homepage? I know it's a long link for the article, but let's just get them to the .com for the news company.
it's the Philadelphia Today.
Is it philadelphiatoday.com, or what's their homepage? Like, what's the beginning of the link? Does it start with philadelphiatoday.com / and a bunch of stuff, or what?
It's like Philadelphia.today.
Oh, Philadelphia.today. So everybody can go to Philadelphia.today and know our source for this, that Alan Raceman out of Philadelphia, that we know from the Happy Neighborhood Project, filled us in on the Philadelphia news. So Alan is our Philly of the day. So Derek, we are in our TDC Today USA update, where we vibe on, things of the present week and upcoming week, in the world of people with disabilities and our U.S. veterans, so Americans with disabilities and U.S. veterans. And then Sue has been asking about, in terms of today, which we could say is Happy Festivus, Derek. December
Happy
23rd.
Festivus.
Happy Festivus.
Are we going to air grievances?
We might do that a little offline. We'll give our contact information that, you'll give them your contact information, Derek, that will direct all grievances to you. And you'll be our supporting strategies for airing of grievances for Festivus.
It's a good thing I don't check my emails.
Right. But we're thinking you're going to give them your phone number as the grievance hotline.
Oh, it's a good thing I never answer my phone.
Yeah, right. Or look at your phone for text.
Right. Well, it's always someone trying to get me to switch my auto insurance. It's almost like no reason to even have a phone anymore.
Yeah. So there we have our friend Derek, who is all the time in the books. So if you want a guy who keeps to accounting, bookkeeping, and operations services, Derek is your guy, because he doesn't respond to his phone or email. So he's in your books all the time.
I was just thinking about the website. Now that you can have the extension be whatever, like .com, .org, I think I'm going to start a website just so I can have it be .snuffleupagus.
or you got me thinking of Don Crumlin with H&P, who calls Kathy Weaver, like there's Denise Vargas, who's super diva. Yeah. And then, so Kathy Weaver is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. How's that for a dot?
Right.
That's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Why is no one
you're going to have to put in that request with Don Crumlin that he creates, the dot supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, where we featured Kathy Weaver.
Yeah. I thought he had another name for it too. I'm blanking on it, but yeah.
But Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. But yeah, the super califragilistic. Yeah.
All right. Well, Emily, where are we at with transitioning from this, your TDC Today show, to, our need of producing as well, with our podcasting affiliate, World of Ability Podcast Network, and the World of Ability live streaming show? What do you got going on in our transition here, wrapping up our update and restarting our live streaming and productions for World of Ability?
I wanted to thank everybody for tuning in to this TDC Today show update. And we're here every Saturday at the same time. So we'll have to see everybody back next week, or any week whenever it fits into your schedule. And to thank Derek for coming on here. So are you there to be able to say anything? Or are you?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone. This, again, is the TDC Today Show USA. Thanks so much, Derek, Emily, and Kurt. My name again is Sue Rostoff, and we wish you all, for all who celebrate the Christmas holiday, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, and we look forward to next week, where we can have our last show of the year. I can't believe we're at that point already. But one last piece, Festivus, yes, that is important to our little household here. So, happy Festivus. With that, we'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.